What's going on, Vibers? What's going on, Vibers? What's going on, Vibers? Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Jay, and we doing a little something. We're not doing an actual video again. You know what I mean? Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. You know what I mean? We gotta twist it up and whatnot and see if it works and if it don't work and whatnot. You know what I mean? Today, the title of this video is Two Black Men Reveal Shocking Truth about moving to New Zealand. You know what I mean? Uh, let's see what's going on here, man. Let's go.
Good morning, Greatness family. Good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are. I hope all is well. Coming at you today with another cultural difference that I've noticed, something I've noticed just off the bat, just with the few people that I've ran into, of course, here on TikTok and on other social media platforms and out and about. And that is the welcoming spirit, the acceptance spirit between here in the United States. In the States, if you're somewhere where you don't belong or you shouldn't be there or you're out of place, people are gonna be like, can I help you, sir? Like, do you need help? Are you lost? What you doing here? You need to get up out of here. We don't, you're not one of us.
And it's not only that and whatnot. You get that with the looks. You know what I mean? It's something that you can't really explain. You get that, and you get the looks that's followed. Like when you look at somebody and whatnot, and you're like puzzled, and so you grin a little bit right here, so you see like those frown lines right here and shit. Can I help you? Because I gotta take the glasses off for this one. Can I help you? Are you okay? You need help? Huh? You got lost? You know what I mean? That type of shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the States for you, bro. You know what I mean? Let's go.
It can be very closed off, even in your own culture. Like, if I go to another neighborhood and they don't recognize me, they gonna be like, bro, what you doing? Like, can we help you around here? We ain't never seen you. You lost. But here in New Zealand, it's like, oh.
But I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a New Yorker and shit. I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm not trying to ask nobody any questions. I'm just trying to do me. You know what I mean? And if I was if somebody even came up to me and whatnot and asked me any questions, bro. Again, I'm a New Yorker. No matter where I'm at and shit, I make sure to have headphones on or some kind. You know what I mean? You asking me a question, I'm like, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. And I keep it pushing. You know what I mean? Like anywhere I go, I do the same shit. Like if I'm in my if I'm in my zone and whatnot, and you asking me questions, bro. You know what I mean?
You lost. But here in New Zealand, it's like, oh, where are you from? Like, how are you? It's the same questions, but with a different spirit and a different attitude connected to it, like a wanting to know, like a want.
No, but in the same token and whatnot, in certain, I can't say it's 100% like that in the States and whatnot, because I've been to rural places and whatnot, and the minute I came in, these people want to talk to me, especially like in the rural areas and whatnot. I happen to be freaking black and whatnot. So I could actually attend to this and whatnot. People of different freaking races, they don't freaking come up to me and be like, try to have a long extended freaking conversation while I'm ordering something from the freaking supermarket or the convenience store. So and like again, like I said, I'm a freaking New Yorker. I don't like talking. I'm more of the like, I gotta get what I gotta get from the supermarket or the store, and I gotta be out. I love the kindness and whatnot, but like when I'm out and about and whatnot, I rather get my shit and leave. But if somebody's really being like very nice and openly and wanting to know what's going on and whatnot, eventually I'll warm up to that. But like, I gotta build up that warmth first. But like I said, man, like it looks like freaking New Zealand is like a very freaking welcoming place to be. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's freaking go.
To connect you, like, oh, I'm so happy you're here. Like, you're a foreigner in America. Like, you're like, they're trying to steal our job and trying to do this. Like, people are talking about, Mexicans at the border and people from South America at the border in America. We need all the help we can get rebuilding our economy. These people want to come here and work and build a better life. Why not? Like in New Zealand, it's like, I haven't had any of that. Like, oh, well, of course there's assholes everywhere. But, oh, well, if you don't like it cold, go back home. Like, bro, I just said it was cold. You want me to leave because it's cold? Like when I leave, it's going to get warm, but here in New Zealand, I've really gotten welcome to our, they want to, you all want to share your culture, want to share, especially Pacific Islanders and Maori. They want to share their culture. They want to share New Zealand. They're happy I'm here. They love hearing about.
Yeah, I mean, like, I ain't gonna hold you. If you guys don't know, I have a big freaking New Zealand audience and whatnot, and y'all always like freaking putting me on the game and whatnot, like ancestry, the how deep and freaking I gotta say this the right way. How deep you guys are connected to the earth and whatnot, and the water and the wind and all that type of stuff. It's religious, but in the same token, it's not religious. And the freaking warrior mentality and shit that's engraved into your culture and whatnot. So like I in the hospitality as well, you know what I mean? So I've been invited, you know what I mean, to the culture, you know what I mean? And I feel accepted. But like, I'm never going to actually freaking be out of pocket, because that's you guys' culture and whatnot. And all I could do is freaking observe from the from the side, you know what I mean? But let's freaking go, fam.
Share the culture. They want to share New Zealand. They're happy I'm here. They love hearing about the good differences between here and America, and they also want to know the bad and the negative. But it's been overall welcoming vibe that I've been getting. In America, you don't get that. You get that rarely. They have to know you to feel comfortable around you. Here, people want to get comfortable with you, want to make you comfortable, want to make me comfortable first, to be able to get to know me. Because if you're not comfortable enough to share, you won't be comfortable enough to really open up, to really get to know that person, because it's always going to be guarded. They're going to try to say what they think you would accept. And
I think one of my subscribers, actually, it's the person, it's Badass. I call him Badass. The person that requested this track said it the best and whatnot. He was like, "Yo, we as Maui and in New Zealand and whatnot, we let you talk. You know what I mean? We want to know who you are and what you about, because eventually, you know what I mean, we gonna know who the fuck you are. You know what I mean? So it's like if you're a good person, it's gonna leak out. The energy gonna leak out of you. You know what I mean? It's like, and that's how I feel too. Like, the more and more that you're around a person and whatnot, yo, you kind of get their energy. You know what I mean? You kind of get what they're about, and you kind of let them be who they are. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that, because like everybody has a path in life and whatnot, and everybody plays their freaking part. You know what I mean? Understanding who you are as an individual and whatnot, and being able to freaking dive into who you are and understanding that is definitely a dope thing. And getting to know somebody and allowing them to either freaking humble you and make you like, oh, this guy is a humble guy, I like him, or the complete opposite. Oh my gosh, man, this guy's a douchebag. You know what I mean? It's different directions where it could go and whatnot, but you have to allow that person to give you that energy first before you could be like, I ain't gonna fuck with that person. You know what I mean? It's like, what was that? You can't. What was it? What was that shit? You can't read Uncle open book. What's that? Man, I be getting the. Now hold up. You can't read a book by its cover. Yeah, that. You can't read a book by its cover. That type of shit. You gotta let that person in to actually vibe with them, and then you can read it. You know, like if you don't know me, and this is like the first time freaking seeing me ever in life and whatnot, you can't really freaking say you know me. You have to really get to conversating with me, and then you'll freaking be like, oh yeah, that guy Jay, he's funny, or he's an asshole. You know what I mean?
Instead of you accepting them first, then learning about.
Dude, he's saying the same thing I just said. He's about to say the same thing I just said. Gotta learn them. Yeah, man. Let's go.
Accept, instead of you accepting them first, then learning about them. And I just love that here, man. Of course, I get looks and stares and stuff like that, but I'm used to it. I've been black for a long time in America, so that's cool, but it's still not that we don't want you here to look. It's that, that's different. But it's not the, oh, that's different, now I'm afraid. You know, it's the, oh, he's different. Let me go find out more. Oh, he's different. Let me show him around. Let me teach him the things that we do here. It's just something that I've noticed, I've grown to love. People that I've met the first time, like, I've walked into rooms full of, white people. And
oh, yo, I ain't gonna hold you and shit. If it's the greatest example and shit. I think freaking I was watching. I know this is not New Zealand, but I think I was watching freaking Inhumans. If anybody have ever watched Inhumans and whatnot, there's like a group of aliens on the moon called the Inhumans and shit. They were cast off by, it's Marvel freaking shit. If you're not into comic books, whatever. So what ended up happening and whatnot? Something happened and they had to evacuate the moon. The leaders had to evacuate the moon, and I think they landed in Hawaii. You know what I mean? And the Maui. If I'm mispronouncing that, I apologize. I have a freaking habit of mispronouncing things. You know what I mean? So don't take it personal. I'm just the Maui. One of the generals freaking landed in Hawaii and whatnot, and a whole bunch of freaking Maui guys saw him. And they just took him in. Like, no questions asked, where you from, nothing like that. They just took him in. Like, yo, what's your problem? You know what I mean? And he explained what the hell happened and whatnot. I feel like that's what your boy is saying, like, right here. You know what I mean? Like, it's a humbling thing. And, like, even in my culture and whatnot, yo, if you come in and you want to vibe with us and whatnot, we're gonna freaking we're gonna teach us. We're gonna teach you the freaking language. We're gonna try to hook you up with the food and all that type of stuff. Show you like the kind of culture that my background is Haitian. I'm Haitian American. I'm Haitian. You know what I mean? I'm not Haitian. I'm Haitian American. I was born in Haiti. I don't know. We like showing off our food. You know what I mean? Yeah, we like to show off. If you came to Haiti, we'd give you the big ass tour and all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? I just happen to live in Haiti, America right now and whatnot. But like, yo, I could understand where New Zealand culture a lot. You know what I mean? It has a lot of overlapping things to how my culture is. But let's freaking go though.
And I'm the one with the racist guards up. They're like, oh, hey, man, come on in. Yeah, this is how long you've been here. Great to have you. And I'm like, oh, okay. This is what being a human is like. Not being a black man, not being someone black from somewhere. And of course, I will never forget or leave behind my blackness. I'm very proud of that. But it feels good to be accepted as a human first that happens to be black. Or that happens to be American.
But why would you have to even freaking give up your blackness to hang out with freaking people that's New Zealand? Yeah, but this is giving up your blackness is something that you could never freaking do. That's engraved in you. You know what I mean? So it's accepting of who you are as a black man, but in the same token and whatnot, embracing different cultures. You could do both at the same time and whatnot. I never. The one thing I've never freaking attempted to. I've never attempted to freaking drop my Haitian card. You know what I mean? Even when it was like not freaking the best thing to be. You know what I mean? Even when they were like saying like, even back in the days in the 80s and whatnot, when they were like saying like, fuck, Haitians in America have HIV. And they do this and do that. I was so freaking proud of being Haitian because I knew that shit wasn't true. You know what I mean? I knew that was like propaganda and whatnot. And that and you should never Yeah, you should always have pride in your culture, but be willing to freaking learn other people's freaking culture, because that learning of other people's culture is what brings us together. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people be like, yo, fuck that. You know why a lot of people in the world freaking, in my opinion, a lot of people in the world dislike different cultures, different people, different breeds of people and whatnot. It's not because of true hatred. Is because they don't understand or even know what that culture is about and whatnot. So when they're chilling out and hanging out with like people that think like things and whatnot, and never have a intimate freaking viewpoint of that other culture, they make up shit in their minds and whatnot. So like when it's time to talk, when they see those people and whatnot, all they know is those talking points that they have behind closed doors. So like they addressed you as so and shit, like less than, or you guys run fast, you guys are super strong and shit, but that's all you guys are. Your intelligence speed is stupid, or those are the closed door conversations that they have. So like when they see you in public, they see you with disgust. You know what I mean? In a sense and whatnot, if we had those conversations with other people, and we dipped and dive into different people's culture and understand it a little bit better and whatnot, we wouldn't have like those pre-deceived notions of what these people are, because we would understand what they are in all. You know what I mean? We'd be like, oh fuck, why are you guys doing that? Oh, you guys are doing that because ABC. You know what I mean? We don't do it like that because DFG. You know what I mean? Anyways, man, let's go back to the track, bro. I said track. Let's go back to the video. It's a habit, all right, man. I do freaking reaction videos. I'm gonna say track all the time. Leave me alone.
Or that happens to be different from you. Or my hair like this is my natural hair. I haven't done anything to it but wash it. I love. I'm really enjoying and really can feel like I feel comfortable to raise black children here. I feel comfortable enough to invite anyone who's not from here to here, because you'll get a hell of a better welcome here than you will get in America. Just even from the border, like even coming in, like they were like, oh, welcome. Like I've seen people like at LAX come from other countries, literally getting treated like they are a fugitive from the law, like on the FBI most wanted list, like a terrorist or something, you know, that use that word, you know, like, oh no, you're different. You don't speak English. You don't talk the way that we talk. So you gotta be up to trouble. No, they're just different. The world is bigger than where you live. And I love that about New Zealand. Keep the love coming and keep grinding.
What's good, y'all? How y'all feeling, man? What's the deal? Okay, now, so y'all seen this video. This is from Joshua Prophet. I watched this video last year, and this time I actually have been to New Zealand, and I am going back, and I will be there much longer. I'm excited to go back. So I just want to touch on a couple things. No Diddy. First thing first, bro. I just rewatched.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you and whatnot, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I've been seeing, it's not about the freaking video. I've been seeing these young cats trying to tell us, yo, because this guy look pretty young, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. He look like he probably like late 20s, early 30s, bro. Anyways, I be seeing y'all motherfuckers talking out y'all motherfucking faces and shit, yo. Oh, y'all old people be using the pause word too much and shit. You know what I mean? This, that, and the next and shit. We created that shit. You know what I mean? We could use it all day if we wanted to, bro. It's not a problem. You know what I mean? But when I see y'all youngins using it and whatnot, and clowning us for using it, we don't tell you nothing. We don't tell you nothing. Go ahead and use it. It's for everybody. You know what I mean? It's for everybody. Don't get at us. You know what I mean? We created this shit. You know what I mean? We made that shit fly. You know what I mean? Hold up. I ain't gonna say we. I didn't do that. I'm not. Cam and freaking Mace created that freaking shit, bro. Cam Mace. I gotta give Dame Dash his props, bro. I gotta give Dame Dash. I think Dame Dash created that shit more than anybody else, bro. We should be able to say as many times as we want, okay? back to the video.
Things, no Diddy. First
And he said pause and no Diddy. You know what I mean?
thing first, bro. I just rewatched this video. This man said, quote, "This is what being a human is like, not being a black man. It feels good to be treated like a human." Bro, that is the saddest thing ever.
That's what I fucking said. I mean, like, that's what you double backing on what I was saying, bro. You should be proud to be black all day long, son. You know what I mean?
It feels good to be treated like a human. Bro, that is the saddest thing ever, man. That just highlights what the black experience can be like in America versus other countries. But now I'm gonna get my take on this. And then once I've been in New Zealand for a couple months, I'm gonna probably revisit this topic as well, because I know other people, black, white, purple, are gonna have questions about living in New Zealand, being American, being black, being a man, being tall, being a hooper. Hoopers might want to know what it's like being in New Zealand. And I'm out there hooping with the Kiwis, bro. Y'all already seen who's out there hooping with the Kiwis. You know what I'm saying? So this gonna touch a lot of different audiences. Now his first point is that he was saying culturally it's different. It's very welcoming over there. And he also said he's been in a certain rooms over there where it was a bunch of others, white people, Asians, whoever it may be, and he had his guard up. Like he had to be the racist one damn near. And other people are talking to him and making him feel welcome. Now that second point where he say he's been in other rooms where he had to where his guard was up, man, that right there, that doesn't only apply to race, but just paranoia in general. It's like you have to deprogram yourself in a way if you've been living a certain way in America, moving to New Zealand. This doesn't apply to every American, every black person. I think it applies to most though, especially if you have been in these inner cities.
No, it's like I said a lot of times, man, in the past and whatnot, yo. In the United States of America, man, it is a big ass. The country itself is. People don't really say this enough. People be like, "Yeah, New York is a freaking melting pot." No, motherfucker, the fucking country is a big ass melting pot. Let's get it correct. The country is a big ass melting pot, bro. You know what I mean? You have pockets of everything throughout the country. You know what I mean? I mean, there is no freaking just one state where they have like, we'll have different percentage of people. Like this state will have like way more white people than black people than Asian people, but like it's every state is semi melting pot. Am I wrong and whatnot, yo? I don't know one state in the United States that just has like freaking one race in it. It's a melting pot. You know what I mean? And the thing about it is, like, when you have a melt, like the statement that I said before, people gravitate to what they know. Hatred comes from disinformation and not understanding and fearful of other things. You know what I mean? Other people or other ways of people living and things of that nature and whatnot. The best way to freaking fight all that shit is knowing what the fucking people are like. You know what I mean? Back in the days and shit in New York, freaking in the early 80s, late 90s, early 80s, early 90s and whatnot. Early 80s, early 90s. Early 80s, late 80s, early 80s and early. Hold up. I'm coming at it. Back in the days in the 80s and whatnot, there was this big type of freaking thing that was going on with the Caribbeans, and especially Jamaicans and freaking Haitians and the freaking American blacks. I'm not talking about any race. I'm talking about black people. You know what I mean? We didn't understand each other. You know what I mean? We clashed a lot. You know what I mean? We was representing for our clan and shit. You know what I mean? And what happened is, in the early 90s and whatnot, hip hop came together and kind of freaking kind of bonded all the communities. I think hip hop had a good thing, big thing to do with it in the 80s as well. Bonded us together and whatnot, and we made fucking music, and we found that freaking wiggle space, and everybody had to work with each other. Motherfuckers saw each other's parents and shit. And we kind of bonded because we learned each other's freaking background and whatnot, yo. One of my closest friends, I got a Trinidadian and freaking Jamaican friends and Haitian friends that are really cool with, you know what I mean? But I live in fucking New York. We melting pot. If you don't understand, if you don't understand somebody, it's gonna be hard for you to freaking deal or even have a conversation with them because you have like these thoughts that's steady running in your head about bullshit about them. You know what I mean? That's most likely freaking untrue. But let's fucking go.
At all, bro. You might have to deprogram yourself, man. Real quick, y'all, I want to talk to y'all about Ridge wallet. Man, I love this wallet right here. This is their leather wallet they have.
Hell no, man. We're not gonna do no commercial midway, bro. I'm sorry. Respectfully, you know what I mean? I'm not getting paid by Ridge. You know what I mean? I ain't getting paid. What's going on over here, bro? You know what I mean? I respect it. I respect the hustle, but this ain't your video. You know what I mean? But shout out to you at the same token and whatnot, my G. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Here, bro, because I already got a vibe. People are very welcoming. This sent off on these wallets right now. Now, when he was saying over there, people are very welcoming, this shocked me right here, bro, because I already got a vibe. People was welcoming because of doing YouTube on New Zealand for about a year, right?
Same here. Like I told you guys that shit in the beginning of the freaking video, man. Motherfuckers be showing me love, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers be showing me love and shit. You know how I know they freaking real about their culture and shit, yo? They group together like a freaking like Voltron and whatnot when it's time to freaking defend their freaking peoples, though. Yo, man, you disrespect their culture, so they coming at you, bro. And I don't know how much times I gotta apologize for that, yo. It wasn't coming from malice, you know what I mean? If you guys know what I'm doing, I'm not even dropping no freaking links to the video, but like, you guys roasted me on that Stan Walker video, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I said freaking Kanye West sounded better on that shit. Y'all guys roasted me for days, and I like both tracks though. You know what I mean? But anyways, I'm not even. We're not gonna revisit that. You know what I mean? I went back and listened to the track. Just want to say, you know what I mean? Yeah, I was a douchebag for that statement. But let's go, fam.
But when I was over there, this experience right here really stamped that for me. I was at the beach and I had a surfboard. I was surfboarding with this guy that I met at the beach the prior day. I had these blisters on the heel of my feet, so I couldn't really walk. I couldn't stand up for too long. So I was crawling back to my van. Now this older white guy, I believe he had a cast on. He walked from the sidewalk, which is probably like 200 feet away, and he helped me. He helped me get back to my van. He carried my surfboard for me, and I left my gear where I started crawling from, and he walked all the way back there for me, then back to my van, bro. And the whole time we walking, he asking me where I'm from, what I'm doing out here, how do I like it out here? Like, we just had a real, genuine human conversation, man. It just felt good. It was a bit refreshing. It made me even more comfortable to be in the area. Every 4 or 5 months in the States, it's this random story you would hear about some black male in some random city in Tennessee, Mississippi. He got chased by like 5 white dudes, and then he got hung or randomly shot. Just some crazy story, bro. It's too normal for real, man. If I was down on my luck over there,
Yo, he talking some shit though. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Like, he talking some real shit, man. Like, man, for real, man. We be hearing shit like that all the time, man. I ain't gonna freaking. I can't even freaking say you ain't lying, bro. You know what I mean? Shit.
It's too normal for real, man. If I was down on my luck over there, or if I was crawling, whatever reason, it's more chances that a stranger over there would help me versus a stranger in the States. Not saying it's not good people in the States, bro. I think it's just a matter of, it's so many people over here that the helping nature kind of gets diminished, bro, because there's so many humans over here, man. Man, I'm talking to the people I'm hooping with, and they telling me like, yeah, man, it's laid back here, it's chill. And then I get online, and every comment is somebody like, oh yeah, bro, New Zealand hey, it's hood here, it's gutter here, it's all this, bro. I ain't gonna lie, if you American, bro, ignore a lot of the YouTube comments. If you watching these videos, thinking about going over there, it's gonna be people from New Zealand.
Bro, like I said, man, that ain't that. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I seen so much beautiful freaking views of freaking New Zealand and whatnot, yo, that I can't even freaking. I would never really think about that. You know what I mean? And I got like those freaking shit. I got those freaking thought patterns like from when I was young, growing up, of Africa and shit, with the kids with the freaking snot nose and the freaking flies running around their heads and whatnot. It's all it's all propaganda. You know what I mean? And they amplify the shit that you watch that's negative sometimes to keep you freaking watching. You know what I mean? So the algorithm be working against you because they know that when you're disgusted by something, you watch it more. You know what I mean? You want to freaking know more. You know what I mean? When you're enlightened and shit, you get the information that you need to go get, and that you push towards something else. But like when you're disgusted by something or feel disgust, that's a disgusted, but and feel disgust, it's the same thing. But like it's I don't know why we built like that as humans and whatnot, but that's what it is. Like, so they know the algorithm picks up on that. So like whenever something happens that is like really fucked up and whatnot, that shit gets highlighted. So the comments that you seeing and whatnot is freaking picked for you. You know what I mean? No disrespect. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Dylan bragging about their hoods, bro. Ignore those comments. They probably got that over there. I haven't been throughout their hoods like that, but ignore that though. You can definitely avoid any of their bad areas and enjoy your time, bro. It's not overwhelming. Like, at least in the States, you know you can be on a good street, good area, make one right turn, and you ain't fucking Skid Row, bro. I'm going back though, so I'll do an update. Stay tuned, bro. Hey, I can't wait to get back over there, y'all. Much love, y'all. We gone.
Yeah, I might need to get my passport on and whatnot. And when I have some free time, go out to New Zealand. You know what I mean? Chill out. Get that humble welcoming and stuff, man. ¿Cómo estás? You know what I mean? I don't know why I speak Spanish with that one. I don't know what the fuck was that. But anyways, man. Yo, man. Really opened up my mind right there. You know what I mean? Definitely freaking tough talk right there. I like how the dudes is talking. But yeah, man, it's like sometimes, man, we put ourselves in this like freaking pocket and stuff, man. Like I was saying, like the other day, like not to you guys, I was having a discussion on a live stream and shit, and I was like, yo, I saw this shit, yo, and this person said like the best way to live a long life is experience new things. You know what I mean? Keep on experiencing new things, even if it's like freaking. You go to New Zealand if you're looking for something different. You'll get treated differently and you'll get a new perspective of life and shit. You know what I mean? Go to freaking Jamaica. Go anywhere else and whatnot to get a different perspective. Don't stay one place and whatnot. Get passports, man. Keep it rolling. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I definitely like that this video and whatnot, man. Before I'm always the type of motherfucker. Like I watch it, I look at the timestamp and I'll be like, whew, that's long. You know what I mean? Am I gonna be able to enjoy this video for what it is and freaking put my 2 cents in, or because a lot of times I am a type of person that watch videos and make comments in my head. You know what I mean? So whenever I'm doing videos that are not musical videos and whatnot, I'm making comments in my head. So it's good to see that I could actually have my 2 cents and add freaking. But a lot of times when I'm adding my freaking what I feel and believe and whatnot, 3 seconds later they're saying exactly what I'm saying. So it's like, anyways, man, I definitely enjoyed this video and whatnot, man. If you guys like these types of videos, you already know what it is, man. Tell me about it and whatnot, and point me to that direction of videos that you want me to freaking break down, or react to and whatnot, and we'll take it from there. You know, YouTube think y'all gonna enjoy this video right here. So if you feel like tapping on that, you know, I co-sign it all day long and whatnot. And show me some love and support by subscribing to the channel right here. Let's go. And that's pretty much, man. I'm gonna check you guys. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna check you guys out next time on the next video. Peace out, one love, and I'm out, y'all. Y'all already know, fam. Let's go. Yeah, no.